Host on camera. Energetic. Hands expressive. What happens when two automotive philosophies collide? A low-slung Japanese Super GT engineered around speed and precision, and a brash American pickup that borrows Mustang DNA and turns it into a high-performance work-and-play truck. Today we're breaking down the 2025 Toyota GT Super and the 2026 Ford Mustang TT700 pickup, that stunning red paint, yes, exterior design, color options, and the features that make each one unique. Let's go. Host voiceover. Both cars wear performance as an attitude, but they express it differently. The GT Super is sculpted, restrained aggression, every surface optimized for aerodynamic efficiency. The Mustang TT700 pickup takes muscle and utility, stretching the Mustang's performance language into a bigger, taller package. One whispers precision, the other roars capability. Host on camera with B-roll overlay. Start with the Toyota. The GT Super reads as an evolution of Toyota's coupe language: long hood, short rear deck, and an extremely low roofline. Its front end is dominated by a wide, low intake and slim LED headlamps that give a focused, predatory look. Notice the subtle aero flaps integrated into the bumper and the underbody venting. These aren't styling toys, they're functional. B-roll. Slow tracking shots of the front splitter, wheel arches, side skirts, and rear diffuser. Post voiceover. Surface treatment is where the GT Super earns its performance cred. Crisp creases channel air, while soft tones on the fenders smooth the flow. The rear is compact and purposeful. A muscular haunch over the rear wheels, a sculpted diffuser, and a neatly integrated spoiler that balances downforce with the car's elegant silhouette. Post on camera. Wheels are staggered, wider in the rear, with multi-spoke forged designs to cut weight. The stance is intentional, planted, low, and ready to rotate through corners. Post voiceover. Overlaying color swatches and car shots. Toyota offers the GT Super in a curated palette aimed at drivers who want the car to match its driving personality. Expect classic performance hues: pearl white, midnight black, and deep racing blue, alongside metallic and matte finishes for a more aggressive look. Toyota often includes contrast options: blacked out roof, carbon fiber mirror caps, or a stripe pack that highlights the car's shoulder line. Special edition colors, think a signature burnt orange or a heritage red, are likely reserved for limited runs. Host on camera. What to know? The GT Super's low ride height and tight overhangs mean it's a driver's car more than a daily shuttle in the city. But small touches, accessible door handles, well-placed lighting elements, and durable paint options keep it usable. Aerodynamics, lightweight wheels, and purposeful venting all point to lap-capable intentions. Post on camera. Smile. Now flip the script. The Mustang TT700 pickup takes Mustang heritage, the long hood, aggressive grille, the tri-bar lighting cue, and stretches it into a pickup. It's big, loud, and somehow very sure of itself. B-roll. Wide shots of the TT700 pickup in red blazing across open roads, close-ups of grille, hood vents, bed, and wheel arches. Post voiceover. The Mustang TT700 pickup is not a sports car with a bed glued on. It's a design statement. The front end borrows the Mustang's snarling face but scales it. A broad grille with honeycomb pattern, pronounced splitter, and functional hood scoops that hint at the power underneath. The headlamp signature is unmistakably Mustang: aggressive, angular, and LED intense, but here it's married to a taller, more muscular bumper. Host on camera. The profile is where it gets interesting. That sweeping Mustang beltline runs from the front fenders to the rear of the cab, then drops into a utility-focused pickup bed. Wheel arches are beefy, with optional flares for off-road packages. The bed is designed for function: integrated tie-downs, optional cover lids, and an available multi-function tailgate. But Ford didn't skimp on style. The tailgate carries a wide Mustang badge and a diffuser-inspired lower valance. B-roll. Shots of bed features, tailgate opening, rear bumper, and exhaust tips. Host voiceover. The rear has a sporty attitude with quad exhaust exits and a taillight graphic that echoes Mustang's 3-bar motif. It's a truck that wants to be driven fast but can also haul gear. Host close to camera. Admiring the red truck. Now, that red. Ford's performance red is saturated and glossy, engineered to pop under sunlight and studio lights. It exaggerates the truck's curves and highlights sculpted flanks. Beyond that signature red, The TT700 will likely come in classic Mustang-inspired hues: shadow black, Oxford white, performance blue, and perhaps bold metallics like bronze or stealth gray. Ford usually offers contrast packages too: black roof, matte hood wrap, or racing stripes, so owners can dial the look from subtle to full-on statement. Host on camera. Split screen B-roll of both vehicles, compare the two. The GT Super's design is all about minimizing drag and maximizing downforce with a refined, almost surgical approach. The TT700 pickup prioritizes presence and versatility. It's equally about towing, hauling, and making an entrance. One shrinks air into elegance, the other enlarges attitude into usable space. Host, voiceover, both use modern materials: aluminum panels, composite fenders, and optional carbon fiber bits, but for different reasons. Lightweight for the GT Super, durability and bold styling for the TT700. Host on camera. If customization matters to you, both cars deliver. Toyota's GT Super customization leans toward performance mods, aero kits, lightweight wheels, and a subtle color matching aero pack. Ford's TT700 opens up broader options: off-road suspension kits, bed accessories, sporty stripe packages, and a wide array of wheel finishes. The takeaway: choose the GT Super if you want the pure driving canvas. Choose the TT700 if you want a performance vehicle that doubles as a weekend warrior. Host on camera. Energized, in short. The 2025 Toyota GT Super is precision-carved, aerodynamic, and built around driver-centric performance. The 2026 Ford Mustang TT700 pickup in red is bold, versatile, and unapologetically muscular, a Mustang personality translated into a truck that can both haul and howl. Both deliver performance looks. Your preference comes down to whether you want low and lean or high and mighty. Host, smiling, which one would you park in your garage? The GT Super's surgical elegance or the TT700's red-hot bravado? Drop your pick in the comments, hit like if you enjoyed the comparison, and subscribe for more deep dives. I'll see you in the next one.